Hi everyone. Today I will be talking about my study on the effects of a web-based counseling program on academic achievement in college students. So, before I dive into all of this information, I wanted to give a little bit of a background and an explanation on why I chose this study. So, the main reason why I chose this study is because of my own mental health struggles, especially throughout college and especially during my undergrad. Um, you're freshly 18 and all of a sudden you're in college, you are away from your friends and your family, and you have all these new worries and all of this new tasks that you have to juggle. And it is extremely difficult to find the time to prioritize yourself and your mental health. And one of the things that I struggled with the most is finding the time and the energy to physically go to a therapist's office to get the help that I needed. So I did use a lot of web-based programs during that time of my life. And honestly, it truly has changed my life and it got me the help that I needed and definitely pulled me out of a dark time. So I'm very passionate about talking about how important it is to take care of your mental health and also shining light on other options like web-based programming. Um, so many college students struggle with stress, anxiety, and depression, which can drastically hurt their grades, which will cause their mental health to become worse. Research shows that online health programs, especially ACT-based ones, can improve mental health. So my study looks at whether a self-paced web-based counseling program can improve academic success. So the purpose of my study is how a web-based counseling program can improve students' academic performance by reducing stress and anxiety. So my independent variable would be the web-based counseling program, and my dependent variable is academic success, which would be measured by GPA and coursework completion rates. So, for my participants, I have three college students with academic stress who are using this online counseling program. So since this is an online program, they can access it at home, or they can find time in between classes and go to a quiet study area, which would be on campus. Um, the materials that I would use is act-based lessons, stress tracking, and academic tracking. And I will also use a multiple baseline design that will be used for each student to see their different times so we can compare changes over time. So these are my results. This is my graph here. So the blue line would be participant one, the orange line would be participant two, and the green line would be participant three. So for participant one, it starts around 2.5 and it shows steady improvement and reaches close to 3.5 by the final time point. For participant two, it begins slightly below 2.5 and then dips slightly at time point 4, but then gradually increases, ending just above 3.2. And then for my last participant, it has a slightly fluctuating trend, but generally rises. It ends with the highest GPA close to a 3.6. So this study is expected to show that web-based mental health programs can help students do better in school. However, there are some limitations like the small sample size and the differences in how much students use the program. Future research should study larger groups in different settings. So this is my first biography. So to give a little bit of a summary of this one, so this study used the ACT, or the Acceptance and Commitment Therapy Program, which helped college students with mental health problems like anxiety, depression, and academic stress. The researcher thought the program would reduce distress and improve mental health compared to students who didn't get the program. The results showed the students who did the ACT program had less anxiety, depression, and academic concerns compared to those on the wait list. They also felt better about their overall mental health. For my next one, this study tested a 4-week web-based ACTS program designed to improve mental health in university students. They were randomly placed in either the ACT program or the wait list control group as well, similar to my other biography. Um, and with this one as well, the people who completed the ACT program experienced significant improvements in mental health, and their academic performance. And then with this one, so this study was created for each person's needs, and it was also web-based, and it also helps college students with depression and anxiety. Um, this one was about 4 to 7 weeks, and these students had mild to moderate symptoms of depression and anxiety. The researcher wanted to see if the program reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, and they also looked at things like whether it helps the students stay in school or perform better academically. In conclusion, I believe that web-based programming could be a great way to help students improve both their well-being and their academic success. Thank you all for listening. I hope this shines some light for web-based counseling. Thank you so much. Bye.